Alexander the Great was born in 356 BC in the Kingdom of Macedon in northern Greece. His father, Philip II, had built one of the most powerful and disciplined armies of the ancient world. But what set Alexander apart from ordinary kings was not only military power. He was personally taught by Aristotle and, from a young age, studied philosophy, politics, geography, and the art of war. At the age of 20, after the assassination of his father, Alexander ascended the throne. In the very first months of his rule, he crushed revolts across the Greek city-states to secure his rear. Then he made a decision that would change the fate of the ancient world forever. He launched a direct invasion of the greatest superpower of the time, the Persian Achaemenid Empire. In 334 BC, his first major battle took place at the Granicus River. The Persian forces outnumbered his army, but Alexander led a direct cavalry assault into the heart of the enemy formation and shattered their line. From this moment, it became clear that he was no ordinary commander. 1 year later, at the Battle of Issus, Alexander faced King Darius III of Persia for the first time. Darius commanded a far larger army, but the battlefield was narrow. Alexander exploited the terrain, neutralized the enemy's numerical advantage, struck the center of the Persian army, and forced Darius to flee. From this point on, the legend of his invincibility was born. After Issus, the major cities of the Levant and Phoenicia fell one by one. The most difficult of all was the island city of Tyre, protected by massive walls and surrounded by the sea. Instead of retreating, Alexander ordered the construction of a massive stone causeway from the mainland to the island. After 7 months of relentless siege warfare, Tyre finally fell, a masterpiece of ancient military engineering. He then entered Egypt. The Egyptians surrendered without resistance, and Alexander founded the city of Alexandria. Alexandria would later become one of the greatest centers of science and knowledge in human history. In 331 BC, the decisive Battle of Gaugamela took place. Darius assembled his final massive army, scythed chariots, war elephants, and tens of thousands of soldiers. But here, Alexander executed his greatest tactical masterpiece. He deliberately advanced his right flank to create a gap in the Persian line, then charged directly into that opening with his elite cavalry. Darius fled for the second time, and this time the Achaemenid Empire collapsed forever. Babylon, Susa, and Persepolis soon fell into Alexander's hands. He was now the king of Asia, but he did not stop. He marched through Iran into Central Asia, fought the Sogdian tribes, and then pushed onward into India. At the Battle of the Hydaspes River, he faced the powerful Indian king Porus in monsoon rains and against war elephants. Through deception and a surprise river crossing, he won one of the hardest battles of his life. But this time, his army had reached its limit. Years of continuous warfare, wounds, heat, disease, and exhaustion had broken their strength. His soldiers mutinied, and Alexander was forced to turn back. At the age of 32 in the city of Babylon, Alexander suddenly fell ill. After days of high fever, paralysis, and weakness, he died quietly. Alexander was not defeated by an enemy's sword. He was taken by disease. Yet the truth is that his body had been worn down long before his death by endless campaigns and an insatiable hunger for further conquest. Alexander remained undefeated. He never lost a single major battle. In just 13 years, he conquered nearly half of the known world. He always fought at the front lines, and through his mastery of speed, intelligence, shock cavalry, disciplined infantry, and military engineering, he transformed the art of war forever. He was not only a conqueror, he blended cultures, founded cities, and laid the foundations of ancient globalization. And this is the legacy of the greatest commander in history. Genius, courage, and rapid decision-making can conquer the world. But uncontrolled ambition eventually wears down even the greatest of rulers.